What's up, YouTube? I'm Kate Spring. I'm a dating and relationship coach from the West Coast of Canada. I've been thinking a lot lately about how can men become instantly more attractive to women, and I think I've come up with just a thing. Actually, I think I've come up with 3 things. But before we get started, remember that if you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you personally as soon as I can. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I stress having self-confidence. If you want to become attractive to women, confidence is the first thing you should have in your arsenal. But there are a couple of other qualities that I think get left behind in the search for confidence, but ones that I will dedicate some time to on this video. Okay, so the first thing that you can do to become instantly more attractive is to be kind. You can consider this category to be chivalry or whatever you want. But basically, if you're kind and respectful among a sea of douchebags, you'll become instantly more attractive to women. I know what you're thinking, nice guys finish last, whatever. Not necessarily. If you show a genuine interest in a woman and are kind and offer to buy her a cup of coffee or a drink without having any expectations from her, you'll find that you are instantly becoming more attractive to her. Holding the door open for women falls under this category. I'd almost like to call kindness chivalry, but to me this is just respect. If you're respectful, she will notice. Women are used to some men doing things only to expect something in return. Like being nice to someone is tit for tat. If you build a relationship on kindness, you will not only make yourself happy, but you will also have a happy girlfriend. Do kind acts. Actions speak louder than words, and if your words are kind and your actions match, women will be drawn to you. The second thing you can do to become instantly more attractive to women is to dress to impress. I'm not saying you have to have the nicest and most expensive clothes, but they should be clean and not wrinkled. Under the category of dressing well is personal hygiene. Clean yourself up. Women put so much effort into our appearance, and if you want to present yourself in a way that suggests you put some thought and or effort into it, you will be more attractive to women, I guarantee it. I have a story for you. When I was 19, I dated this guy. He will remain nameless. We'd been together for about a month and hadn't really been on a proper date. So he suggested we go to a movie that he chose that I wasn't super fond of, but we went anyways. He showed up stoned in flip-flops and cargo shorts in the middle of a southern British Columbia winter, so he was not dressed for the cold. As we go to get our tickets, he pays for himself and walks in, and I trail behind and pay for myself. Then he gets himself popcorn and lathers it in dill seasoning. I hate dill seasoning, by the way, which he knew. At that point, I should have had more balls than to put up with this, but at the time I was young and didn't really have a voice, whatever. Okay, so that date goes on, and we're in the theater, and he smells like dill, which was disgusting. And he tried to kiss me. I was like, no, I couldn't do it. I have never felt more unwelcomed on a date, or like I didn't need to be there at all. Oh, I also forgot to mention that he invited his buddies along too. Now, I told you this is kind of a cautionary tale. You don't want to make someone feel unwelcome or that you don't care to be there at all. Your appearance says a lot about that. This story has my first and second point. Be kind. Maybe hold the door open for her or pay for her movie ticket and maybe let her get the popcorn. Switch it up. And the second point is to put some effort into being there by dressing appropriately for it and or by showering. Dress like you've put some effort into your look. Look good, smell good, and be kind. Again, I'm not saying you have to have the nicest clothes and most expensive ones, but they should be clean and shouldn't look like you just picked them up off the floor. Your appearance is all about presentation and making a good impression. You don't go to a restaurant and have food just thrown on the plate. No, you go there for good tasting quality food that is presented in an appealing way. Same thing in dating. If you're interested in learning how to build some intense attraction with women, head over to katespring.com/free and grab a copy of my attraction handbook, which is completely free, by the way. It covers a lot of methods on how to build attraction from texting to body language, so don't forget to grab your copy. All right, now that we have kindness and dressing well under our belt, it's time for your third piece of advice, which is don't take yourself too seriously. That's not to say that you have to be a total buffoon or the class clown, but going with the flow and not taking yourself too seriously is such an attractive quality in a man. I understand that egos are a large part of male culture, but for women, the ego isn't as important as you'd think. Sometimes overly inflated egos do the opposite of what they're intended to do. They are a turn-off. Part of not taking yourself too seriously is trying to suspend your expectations. Sometimes when we're excited, we can make up these tall tales in our heads and expect events to go to a certain way. And if our expectations aren't met, we're left disappointed. Being resilient and being able to laugh at situations and not get frustrated is a very attractive quality. Your ultimate goal here is to attract a girl, not to turn her away from you. And being able to laugh at this situation in yourself is highly attractive. It also lightens the mood and makes your girl feel more comfortable around you. Not to mention that it sets you up for whatever happens, success or failure. All right, YouTube, that's all I have for you today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and keep up to date with my latest videos. And do not forget to get your free copy of my attraction handbook at katespring.com/free. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.